Welcome to the deep dive. We're here to cut through the noise and get you the insights you need fast. Today, we're doing a really vital deep dive into identity theft protection, specifically for seniors. Our mission, well, it's simple. We want to pull out the key info from our sources so you understand why seniors can be particularly vulnerable and, what you can actually do about it. Because when you look at why seniors are often targets, it's not about blame at all. It's more about understanding the tactics scammers use.
Exactly. They exploit things like, well, a lifetime of built-up trust.
Yeah.
That can be turned against someone.
Right, and maybe different levels of comfort with digital stuff. Digital literacy varies.
That plus often having accumulated wealth makes them attractive. And even routine habits, things that are predictable.
Okay, so understanding that, why?
Yeah.
Let's dive into the how, the actual scams.
Yeah, the traps they lay.
We hear about things like grandparent scams, fraudsters pretending to be a grandchild in trouble. Just awful.
Devastating. And those tech support scams are everywhere. Your computer's infected, give us access.
Ugh. Or the imposter scams. IRS, Medicare, demanding info, demanding money.
Yeah, the pressure they apply, the impact both financially and emotionally, it's just, it can be really shattering for people and their families.
So given these threats, digital security seems like a huge piece of the puzzle.
It really is. And what's fascinating is how much boils down to what we call password power.
Password power, okay.
Yeah, you need strong passwords, obviously. But even better, think about using memorable passphrases. They're longer, often easier for you to remember, but much harder for systems to crack.
Passphrases? Like a short sentence.
Exactly. But here's the real game changer, the thing that stops, like 99% of automated attacks, even if your password does leak. Multi-factor authentication, MFA.
Ah, MFA, like getting a code sent to your phone.
Precisely. It's like a second lock on your digital door. Absolutely critical.
Okay, so MFA is vital. Are there other sort of basic digital steps?
Oh, definitely. Using a good password manager is highly recommended. It takes the burden off you for creating and remembering complex passwords.
Right, stores them securely.
And secures them. Also, lock down your devices. Use biometrics, fingerprint, facial ID, and always enable auto-lock features. If you step away, your phone or computer isn't just sitting there open.
Makes sense. Now, while digital is huge, threats still exist offline, right? In the physical world.
That's a great point. Very true. Protecting offline information is still crucial.
So what should folks be doing there?
Well, basic stuff, but important. Shred sensitive documents. Don't just tear them up or toss them. Old bills, statements, shred them.
Secure that paper trail.
Exactly. And think about your mail. A locking mailbox is a simple step against theft. And here's one rule, like absolutely non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Never carry your social security card in your wallet. Just don't.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Never carry the card. Powerful point.
Keep it secure at home.
Okay, so beyond those physical things, how do we keep tabs on our financial health to spot problems early?
You got to monitor your bank statements regularly. Look for anything unusual and know your credit reports.
The free annual ones.
Yes. From Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, you need to look at those to spot any accounts or inquiries you don't recognize. It's essential.
Now, beyond money, there's another area that feels especially sensitive. Health information.
Oh, absolutely. Healthcare identity theft is uniquely dangerous.
Why is that?
Because it's not just financial. It impacts your actual well-being. Protecting your Medicare number is so important.
Scammers could use it for
services, prescriptions, equipment, creating false medical records that could genuinely mess up your future care.
That's terrifying.
It is. And understanding your HIPAA rights, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act is key. It helps you control who sees your health info and secure things like patient portals.
Okay, so recognizing the warning signs, the red flags, seems like our first line of defense. What should listeners be watching for?
Big one. Anything that sounds too good to be true, because, well, it almost certainly is.
Right.
Watch out for urgency and pressure. Scammers thrive on making you panic and act immediately. You must do this NAU or else.
Yeah, that sense of crisis.
Exactly. Be super wary of unexpected calls, emails, texts, demanding personal info out of the blue.
Yeah.
And a huge red flag. Unusual payment requests.
Yeah.
Gift cards, wire transfers, cryptocurrency. Legitimate organizations will not ask for payment that way. Those methods are basically untraceable for you.
Okay, so let's say the worst happens. Despite precautions, someone suspects identity theft. What are the immediate steps?
Act fast. That's vital. First,
Okay.
call your banks, your credit card companies. Report suspicious activity, get compromised accounts shut down.
Okay, banks first, then what?
Report it officially. The FTC Federal Trade Commission has a dedicated site, identitytheft.gov. Report it there.
Identitytheft.gov. Got it.
And finally, contact the credit bureaus Experian, Equifax, TransUnion to place fraud alerts or even credit freezes on your reports.
Well,
This makes it much harder for the thief to open new accounts.
so wrapping this all up, what's the main takeaway for you, our listener?
I think it's that vigilance really has to be ongoing.
Yeah, it's not a one-time fix. Scams change, tech changes.
Exactly. Staying informed about the latest scam trends, keeping up with cybersecurity practices, it's a continuous process. And maybe the final thought is this: empowering yourself and helping empower your loved ones through learning and taking these proactive steps is genuinely your strongest defense in a world where these threats are, frankly, always evolving. It's about taking control.
Taking control. Well said. That's our deep dive for today.